Apple's most powerful desktop has effectively vanished from a standard launch calendar. While that might look like a delay for those watching the supply chain, it's the biggest hint that something massive is coming. We're talking about the rumored Mac Studio M5 Ultra. It's a tiny aluminum box, but if these leaks hold, it's about to turn into an absolute powerhouse for creators and the local AI revolution. Why is it delayed? Because the very AI boom this machine is designed to crush is currently eating up the global memory supply. Let's break down why this desktop is a paradigm shift and whether you should wait for it or buy now. To understand the power, we have to look at the M5 Max blueprint. We're looking at a rumored 18-core CPU and a 40-core GPU. But the real headline? Apple is integrating neural accelerators directly into every individual GPU core. Previously, your system had to shunt data back and forth to a separate neural engine. Now, the transit time is gone. By doubling those specs for the M5 Ultra, potentially 36 CPU cores and an 80-core GPU, Apple isn't just making a faster computer. They're building a silent render farm that sits on your desk. This is the difference between waiting for a progress bar and seeing your work update in real time. The most critical advantage here is Apple's Unified Memory Architecture, UMA. On a traditional PC, your graphics card is capped by its VRM. If your 3D scene or AI model is 1 megabyte too large, the system crawls. With the M5 Ultra, if you configure it with 192 gigabytes of unified memory, your GPU can access essentially that entire pool. This allows indie developers and small studios to run massive large language models, LLMs, and complex 3D scenes locally, completely offline, without needing a server rack. You're no longer tethered to the cloud. But there's a catch: the AI tax. Global memory producers like Samsung and Micron are prioritizing enterprise server components over consumer hardware. Because Apple's high-density memory packages compete directly with those enterprise-grade wafers, this machine will not be cheap. When the M5 Ultra hits in late 2026, expect a significant price premium. But for professionals, the math remains simple. If an 80-core GPU saves you 2 hours of render time every single day, the machine pays for itself in just a few months. For the hobbyist, it's likely massive overkill. We also have to mention Thunderbolt 5. We're looking at 120 bits per second, 3 times the speed of previous generations. This effectively turns external SSDs into internal drives, allowing you to stream raw 8K footage as if it were sitting on the motherboard. When you combine this with a silent, perforated thermal design that stays whisper quiet even under 12-hour loads, it's clear. This is a tool for audio engineers, music producers, and power creators. So, should you wait for the late 2026 refresh? Wait if you rely on massive projects or local AI for your daily income. The architectural leap is worth the wait. Buy now if you need a stable price point today and want to avoid the upcoming supply chain-induced price surges. What's your take? Are you willing to pay a premium for local AI power, or is the current Mac Studio still more than enough for your workflow? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see how many of you are holding out for the M5 Ultra. Don't forget to subscribe for the full breakdown when this hits the bench. Thanks for watching.